Retro, the most nostalgic Roblox aesthetic. Except people are so angry about it all of a sudden. Let's ask ChatGPT about the term retroslop. It refers to when players fail to create a retro aesthetic with their avatars, leading to a humorous and sometimes critical reaction. Okay, so now that we know what retroslop is and what it isn't, we are going to move on to why it became apparent in the first place. So, if you didn't know, retro became apparent in the early days of Roblox, from 2006 to 2013, which if you didn't know, dinosaurs were alive back then, so yeah. There's a good chance some of you watching weren't even alive from 2006 to 2013, and when looking back on the avatars of this time, it's sort of reminiscent of the good old days when avatars were a lot simpler. Now, you may be asking, how is this linked into retroslop? And how is it apparent to today? Well, 2025 brain rot iPad kid, I'll answer your question. So all of a sudden, retro avatars have been appearing a lot more frequently, which is weird because I thought retro avatars would have been forgotten, as that style was invented when you and I were just a piece of dust. Yeah, you know what I mean. Not literally a piece of dust. It's a metaphor. Anyway, I noticed something. You know what I noticed? A lot of videos on retroslop and a lot of retro avatars. So I decided, I'm going to find out why, or just ask ChatGPT. Well, I'm actually curious, so let's find out. Okay, so it's memes, but that doesn't make much sense. I mean, sure, you can make memes out of anything now, at any time, and revive something, but why now? It's been 12 years since that retro era. There has to be something else that influences this as well. So I decided to take things further. After all, I'm not just going to start a video just to abandon it. So there's this game called Retro Studio. Okay, let's play. This is literally like old Roblox. Bro, ain't no way to grow a garden. Can people actually make games inside of this game? Let me actually hop into the most popular game, which is Natural Disaster Survival. Wait, so we now in a game. There's Roblox is a game. There's also games in Roblox. But then there's also games in this game. Look, someone has a retro style avatar here. Oh wait, we all have randomly generated retro avatars, I think. Some of these people have retro avatars. Like this guy, Mega Hunter. So even though it's automatically generating us with these retro avatars, people still actually have bought them also. People have them. That's interesting. So I don't know if it was due to this game solely, but I think this game may have contributed to it. I think I have something else in mind that may have also contributed to it. So let me join that game real quick. We are in Forsaken. Okay. Look, that's a retro avatar. Let me interview him. It'll be slightly hard because of the timer. Oh no, this guy has a retro avatar for sure. Bombit, talk to me. I think this guy might be AFK. Oh, we gotta make it here. So we might ask him in the next round, see if let me see if I can juke this guy real quick. Oh no, I don't. I think that's a bad idea. Why did I just do that? Wait, I kinda done it though. I'm terrible at this game also. Come on then. Yes, I actually shot him. Okay, well, that was a bit dumb of me, to be honest, but yeah. Come on, we need one of them retro people to die. There we go. So, yeah, this is my perfect time to interview him. We have 2 minutes. Let's see what he says. My friend's here. Retroslop. Oh, yeah, that's the term, isn't it? Retroslop. See, many people might not know. They might just be going with the trends. Oh, yeah. So, he thinks Forsaken and another game, I think, was caused a kind of retro theme. Yeah, say hi to YouTube. Bro's on YouTube now. He's famous. Bye. So we finally gathered a bit of an explanation to the whole retroslop situation and how it became apparent once again. He said Forsaken and some other game called Something Evil Will Happen was the reason into its popularity rise. So let's check out the other game. Let's go over to Something Evil Will Happen. Okay, well, let's check this game out. It definitely does look quite retro, even from the icon. So yeah, let's play it. Oh yeah, yeah. Even from this logo, it's very like retro and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people have retro avatars. Literally everyone here has retro avatars. Oh my god. And we don't even like spawn with retro avatars. This is just avatars people have. But yeah, I think people mainly don't like the retro slot because new players who may have created their accounts in like 2024, 2023, etc. like are getting all these retro avatars, and the old players probably feel like they don't deserve to maybe have them avatars. But I honestly don't really get why they're thinking like that, because wouldn't they want that era to be kind of like have a spotlight once again? You know, I think it's quite cool that like, there's this community of Roblox where obviously it's not my style, but like, whatever they want to do, they should have the right to do. So I don't get the hate, honestly. I think it's quite cool. I think something about the OG like style of things really is quite good. I can get why it's just enjoyable for people to play. I definitely agree with that person in Forsaken who said this is one of the reasons, because yeah, this server is definitely, literally everyone has like a retro styled avatar. Pretty much everyone except me. Yeah. Like the fan base and the community of this game, you can already tell like is densely populated with these like retro avatars, and like the map itself all to do with retro style. I think something about it's good. Like, I'd rather this than all Pet Simulator 99 or Game Passes. This is just like a more authentic kind of side of Roblox, I'd say. So after checking out both the games, as much as I'm not an OG player myself, with my oldest account being back in 2018, I understand the nostalgia that some players may have had back in the day. And even if you didn't experience that old Roblox era, new games like these two are trying to represent how old Roblox did feel. And in my opinion, it's a lot more genuine and original compared to the amount of cash grab games around today. And as much as people might hate on new players who have retro slop avatars who didn't experience old Roblox, you shouldn't just hate them for it. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. So ChatGPT thinks it is valid. Let's see what it has to say. A lot of retro slop content is low effort and formulaic. Well, ChatGPT, I think that it's better than the rest of the games out there. I think it's quite a nice break. It's quite refreshing compared to what games is out there. Kind of creativity. If you're thinking about making a retro slop style game or parody, just focus on making something fun and unique, not just something that looks old. Players will notice the difference. So I think ChatGPT kind of has mixed opinions on it. I don't think he solely said yes. Well, maybe some retro games may be low effort, like some of these might be low effort, to be honest. So I get what ChatGPT is saying there.